We've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full-body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity, and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
So many people here are getting real lasting joint pain relief from QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I would recommend QC to anybody. The work that QC Kinetics did paid off exponentially.
It brought me back to an effective age of almost in my 20s and 30s.
QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge regenerative medicine, natural biologics from your own body, precision treatments that can restore and repair damaged tissue in your aching joints, with no meds, no steroids, no drugs, and no downtime.
I got a very quick resolution to my pain.
It is a all-natural therapy. You're using you to fix you.
I got my life back. I got my smile back. And best of all, I got my laugh back.
Don't live with that pain anymore. And don't let them tell you surgery is your only option. Learn more about regenerative options from the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics. Call now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
Here's the latest from the College of Central Florida. On Tuesday, June 21st at 8:35 a.m., Marie Davidson and Tavis Douglas will talk about all the exciting things happening with agribusiness and equine studies at the CF Vintage Farm. That's Tuesday the 21st at 8:35 a.m. on Higher Education Happenings. Vintage Farm is located just a few miles from the center of Ocala and Interstate 75, but a universe away from distractions. So be sure to listen and learn. It's information you can use from CF and your friends at WOCA, The Source.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Tuesday, we got about 30 minutes to go in the show, and then intern Natalie's fired. Because an update is the lawn company that's supposed to come and cut the trees, the bushes and all in the back.
They screwed me over.
Natalie went out there, said gave her their word that they would be back here to cut the bushes.
Twice.
And they left. So, Natalie, what was the directive I gave you this morning?
Hey, they're going to get cut. Don't you worry.
All right. Just saying.
Just saying.
Hey, the National Hurricane Center is monitoring a disturbance in the southwestern Caribbean Sea. They think it could develop into a tropical depression this week. The area of showers and thunderstorms is associated with a trough of low pressure. It has about a 50% chance of developing over the next 5 days, according to the National Hurricane Center. It's disorganized, but it's over the southeastern Caribbean Sea. Gradual development of this system is possible while it drifts northwestward near the coast of Nicaragua and Honduras. It could become a tropical depression later in the week. Formation in the next 48 hours, about 10%, but in the next 5 days, it's 50%. Regardless of the development, this system could produce a heavy rainfall across portions of the Central America area, but then as it comes up north, they don't know where it could go. So it could go anywhere from Texas. If it gets hit by winds, it can push it towards Florida. But it is traveling at a northwest turn now, so it looks more like Louisiana, Texas if it comes on land in America than it does coming towards us. But just know it's hurricane season and keep a lookout on the tropics. I suggest Mike's weather page on Facebook. It's a really good weather page to keep you updated. Closer to home, we got a problem. Blue-green algae toxins were detected during a state test in Lake Weir. So Lake Weir is there's a health alert that's been issued for Lake Weir and Ocala due to the presence of harmful blue-green algae toxins. They were found June 7th in a sample that was taken from the center of the lake by the Department of Florida and Environmental Protection. According to the Florida Health Gov website, bodies of water with blue-green algae, if animals or people splash in it or boats create wakes, the toxins in the algae can release into the air. The toxins mix with water droplets and spray. That's how people and animals can inhale it. So that is what causes the illness. Exposure can cause rashes, stomach cramps, nausea, diarrhea, vomiting. People who are sensitive to smells can have respiratory irritation. High exposure to toxin can affect the liver and nervous system. If you come in contact with the blue-green algae, get out of the area, wash off with soap and water, see your doctor. If you become sick, the website says. The Marion press release, the Department of Health for Marion press release said do not drink, swim, wade, or use personal watercraft, water ski, or boats in water where there is visible algae bloom. Do not get the water in your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. Wash your skin and clothing with soap and water if you've contacted the algae. Keep pets away from the area. Waters where the algae blooms are not safe for animals, livestock. They should have different sources of water when the algae blooms are present. Do not cook or clean dishes with water contaminated by the algae. And by the way, boiling the water will not kill the toxins. So eating fillets from fish caught in these lakes experiencing blooms is still safe, though. They just said rinse the fish fillets with tap or bottled water, throw out the guts and cook the fish well. Do not eat shellfish, though, in the waters with algae blooms. The blue-green algae bloom is a bacteria that may form floating mats. It emits unpleasant sour odors. Sunny days, warm water temperature, and still water conditions are factors in the formation. And if you got any questions or current information, visit protectingfloridatogether.gov. But there is the middle of the lake at Lake Weir tested for blue-green algae toxins. And so they haven't shut the lake down, but they say, I wouldn't swim in it right now until the state says it's okay to swim in, because those algae toxins I got infected one time with an algae toxin from Cowpen Lake where I used to live, and I was in the bed with diarrhea and bad stomach and all for almost 5 days.
Ugh. Thanks.
Because I went swimming out there and didn't realize there was an algae in it. It was
that's
not good.
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
Good. So,
Don't wanna do that.
That's part of freshwater lakes when you don't have. That's why rain is so vital, because as rain falls, it hits the water, creates oxygen, moves the water. That way, algae blooms can't start.
Couldn't they spray water
Yeah.
into the lake? You know what I mean? Because I know some places like that have the fountains in the middle.
That lake, Lake Weir. Yeah, and that's what you
spray,
do. Those fountains keep oxygen in the water,
right,
and that way you don't have algae and everything.
Right.
Lake Weir is way too big for that.
I wonder if you couldn't have pumps or something.
Yeah,
interesting.
No, not the size of Lake Weir.
Yeah, it is a big lake. I mean,
Lake
I get
Weir's,
it. Yeah.
Lake Weir's huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but it's just part of the summertime in Florida. It's stagnant water. That's all it is. Yeah. It's stagnant water that leads to the algae blooms.
Will it go away eventually, on its own?
Yeah.
Well, interesting.
Yeah, once the water gets oxygenated and rain hits it and it changes, and the water cools. But see, with no rain and all, the water gets hotter and hotter and hotter.
Right.
People forget rain is not there to aggravate you. Rain is Mother Nature cleaning herself.
Right.
Everybody says, a hurricane's a bad thing. Not to Mother Nature.
Right.
A hurricane's like a wash machine agitator.
Yeah.
To Mother Nature.
Yeah. We just happen to be in the way.
We just happen to be in the way. Oh, fires are bad. Not to Mother Nature.
Right.
Fires kill all the underbrush and everything and allow things to grow anew to create new habitat for the animals that if they don't succumb to the fire, they can come back in.
If they don't succumb to the fire,
but that's part of the circle of life. Nobody told us to build houses on the side of mountains out in forest. We decided to because we're humans. We're smarter than any other creature on the face of the earth. And then we go, and now you need to come up here and put the fire out. Well, you know, here's the thing. If you would do some precautionary things, if you do some precaution, California's the worst. It aggravates me the worst. And I know Orange Man said something about raking the woods and everything, and that's not, you don't really rake the woods. But what he meant was you got to take the underbrush out so you don't give fire kindling and everything. That's why we, in Florida, every year the Forest Service in Florida goes through wooded areas and everything and rips out the palmetto bushes and everything so that there's not tinder 3 foot off the ground that can be struck by lightning and create a fire hazard. Now, there's still fires here. We still have fires. It still happens, but it doesn't happen as much. We also have things in Florida called retention ponds, and we pool our water and collect it and everything. That's against the law in California. Because
but we're also not as dry as, especially like Southern California, where it's desert.
They have a rainy season there.
Yeah.
That they could collect the water.
Right.
But it's against the law in California to collect the water. The water has to naturally run off because that's what nature intended it to do.
Well.
And so I understand. By the way,
there's a point.
If that's
to both
how you
sides,
if that's how you want to be, I'm fine with that. But don't come crying to me. We didn't have enough water to put the fire out. Well, it rained in the rainy season, and you would have had water, but you let it run off. We all this underbrush was tinder. Well, you could have cleared that underbrush. No, we couldn't. No, the rabbits. Okay, the rabbits want the tinder all to go away because they get caught in that underbrush and die in the fire.
Yeah. Well.
You know, so there's two sides to every coin.
Yep.
And so, but people say, well, Tom, does that mean that you don't think people should build houses right on the ocean? No, I think it's a great place to build a house. But if a hurricane destroys it, you knew what you were getting into.
Hope you had good insurance.
That's it exactly. I think,
you're willing to pay for the insurance.
They didn't do enough to save my house when that fire was coming through. You built in a fire zone.
Right.
You got to know your surroundings. That's all I'm saying. And so know your surroundings with lakes and everything. Algae blooms are part of the beauty of living on a freshwater lake is it's clear water a lot of times, and you can jump in it and you don't get out, and then when you dry you have this crispy crust on you like you do in salt water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But one of the bad things about freshwater lakes is the water can get stagnant. You can get algae blooms,
right.
Stuff like that. Like where I lived on Cowpen Lake over in Hawthorne, in the Putnam County side of Hawthorne, it's Cowpen Lake, but it was a clear water spring-fed lake. And you could literally, now you'd have to dive down and get it or we'd get angry with you. But you could we've done it numerous times, go to the deepest part of the lake, 25 foot deep, and drop a beer cap and watch it settle on the bottom. That's how clear the water was.
Yeah, that's just nice.
Just like Silver Springs.
Yep.
You can look at Silver Springs, you go out to glass-bottomed boats and you look down and you can see the springs bubbling out and everything. And you think, oh, well, that's only about 20 feet down. It's really about 100 feet down.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's 20 feet down.
Yep.
So clear water is good. That's what fresh water does for you. But it can also get stagnant and have algae blooms like Lake Weir has, and then you don't want to get involved with the algae blooms. No. You don't want to get involved with that. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back, wrap up this version of Ocala Talks. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. It says WOCA, the source.
Nirvana, Ocala's premier medical spa, is leading the way in great skin with all the newest in treatment options, offering prejuvenation for younger clients and rejuvenation for all ages. Nirvana knows you want to look your very best. We want you to look like you, just better, brighter and younger, with all the newest and best in technology and all in the most beautiful surroundings. Like Nirvana Medical Spa on Facebook and find them on the web at nirvanamedicalspa.com. Become a better, brighter and younger you.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Hey, did you know there's an Italian bakery in Ocala? Well, there is. It's the Magnolia Italian Bakery, where you can get the best Italian specialties. We have Italian and New York cheesecakes, fresh-made cannolis, cream puffs, eclairs, and even custom and gourmet cakes. We even serve hot and cold lunch daily. I suggest you try the Italian special number 3. We even cater big and small events. So call ahead, 352-207-2667. Visit the Magnolia Italian Bakery. Manja. God bless.
People here are raving about QC Kinetics and how regenerative medicine has changed their life. People like Helen, an avid mountain climber who got sidelined when an accident left her knees in constant pain.
I was not able to train or do really anything on my knee.
Helen was told surgery would be her only option. But then she found QC Kinetics and was treated with natural biologics designed to repair and restore tissue in her knees. 3 months later, she was climbing the highest mountain in North America.
I got a very quick resolution to my pain. I began treatment in March, and I summited Denali June the 7th. It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
Get your life back with lasting results. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Call QC Kinetics today.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back as we wrap up a Tuesday edition of Ocala Talks. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz. Intern Natalie in the building as well. You know, there's a new study out from the University of Kansas It's a psychological study. And they found, researchers at the University of Kansas found people were able to correctly judge a stranger's age, gender, income, political affiliation, and other important personality traits just by looking at their shoes.
Your shoes?
By the way, guess how accurate this was? This was a study. There was 45 students that were used in this study. They looked at over 1,200 people's shoes. They would actually bring people in, and then they were given some characteristics. Which do you think best fits this person? Just off looking at their shoes. They couldn't see the people. They just saw a pair of shoes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
92% accuracy.
Wow.
I would be part of the 8%.
Yeah, probably.
First thing they'd look at my shoes and go, sandals, Democrat. You know they would. It's sandals, hippie. He's probably liberal.
Sandals make you a hippie? I wear flip-flops all the time.
But you know, tree huggers and a lot of hippies and all wear sandals or Tevas or Birkenstocks. And by the way, if I could afford Birkenstocks, because I have Fred Flintstone feet, I tear them up too easy. Birkenstocks are the most comfortable shoe you'll ever wear in your life.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
They're amazing.
Expensive.
They are expensive. They're $100 for a pair of them, but they're the most comfortable shoe. People say Crocs are comfortable. Crocs aren't comfortable. Birkenstocks are comfortable.
I don't understand the whole Croc thing. I got to be honest. I'm not a.
It's just rubber surrounding your feet.
I'm
and it's
not
not good.
Yeah.
But 92% accuracy.
That's crazy.
This psychological study out of the University of Kansas, they were able to, with 92% accuracy, tell people's economics, income, gender, political affiliation, all from looking at their shoes.
Well, the gender thing I think would be pretty
easy.
I mean, come on.
And if you come in a pair of 4-inch pumps, unless you're Bruce Jenner, you're probably going to be a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
That one's.
By the way, somebody goes, it's not Bruce Jenner, it's Caitlin. 10-year-old boy, 76 Olympics, Wheaties box, Bruce Jenner. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. You're not taking my 10-year-old away. You're not taking the memories of a 10-year-old from me. You're just not doing it. The man was the best decathlon athlete ever to walk the face of the earth.
Yeah.
You're not taking that memory from me. You're just not. Just like I know Sugar Ray Leonard's pretty, but he'll beat you up because he did it in the 76 Olympics. I know that. Leon Spinks, ugly man, no front teeth. Pretty good boxer, won the 1976 heavyweight in the Olympics. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Kid at 10 years old, Montreal was important. By the way, speaking of that, trivia question. What's the only Summer Olympics that the host country did not win a gold medal during that Summer Olympics?
Wasn't it recently?
Canada, 1976, Montreal.
Okay, nope.
They didn't win. They didn't win a gold medal that year in the Summer Olympics. Well, Canada's a winter sport place.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You know.
Well, they have some summer.
And bad drivers.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
You've never been behind. People from Canada and Massachusetts, two people that can't drive. Ask me. I get on the turnpike, they drive me crazy.
Other people would say Floridians can't drive, so, you know.
Well, no. People with Florida tags don't necessarily make them Floridians.
Well, this is true.
Let's clear that
Very
up.
true.
Like Ralph, he has the Florida tag. He's from Philly. They can't drive.
Yeah.
They just can't. Do you know why? Because they're dangerous behind the wheel of a car. Hey, Joey, I think he's going to try to make it. This is somebody crossing the street. I want to see him legless. That's the chicks in Philly. The city of brotherly love. They don't even love their brothers there. I mean, I'm not kidding. They don't even love their brothers there. Don't even love them. Uh-oh. Somebody's probably from Philly calling to threaten me right now. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Yeah, hello, guys. I just want to remind everybody, don't forget it, like you pointed out earlier, it's Flag Day, so get those stars and stripes out.
Yeah. Get the stars and stripes out. Flag Day goes all the way back to June 14th, 1777, decreed by the Second Continental Congress. Thanks for the call, Hugh.
Very good. Okay, God bless America.
God bless America, 100%. You know, ain't nothing wrong with America being great.
No.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with America being great. So, hey, let's get to birthdays. Today, June 14th, the 45th president of the country. turned 76. Donald Trump is 76 today. See, it's a great day in America. Donald Trump turned 76. That means that means he's another year closer.
Yeah, there you go.
Donald Trump,
I like
76.
That. I like that.
Donald 76 day. Will Patton from Remember the Titans, he is 68 today. The Chameleon. Chameleon. Boy George, 61 years old today. Yasmine Bleeth. I just watched a special about Baywatch. Yasmine was one of the women on Baywatch. She is 54 today. Kevin McHale from The Office and True Blood is 34 today. And Lucy Hale from Little Liars is 33 today. Some bad news, though, in health as we wrap up the show. There's a new study out that was in combination with the University of Florida, the University of Pittsburgh, and the University of California, Berkeley, that says now 40% of the world's adult population is over 15 pounds overweight.
Yep.
40% of the world's population are 15 pounds or more overweight.
And 50% of that is here.
What you're talking about between you and I? I'm overweight, you're not. Is that what you're saying? So
No.
You're on thin ice with the bushes anyway. Here they come to cut the bushes.
Are they really?
Well, they can cut them with that.
Oh. Yeah, come on over here.
I'm telling you, just run a propeller up here. You
Yeah,
take those
seriously.
bushes out, you can cut those bushes. Hey, yeah, but 40% of the world's population is now 15 pounds or more overweight. And finally, there's a true story out of Germany. A German grandmother got her grandson arrested.
Okay.
She sent him a $100 bill. He put the $100 bill in his pocket, went to the store, tried to use it, fake $100 bill. No. He just opened the card, took the $100 bill out, didn't read the card, said, "This is a $100 bill. I put the real $100 in your bank account."
Oh, no.
He didn't read the birthday card his grandma sent to him. He just took the $100 out and went to spend it without realizing she had printed a $100 bill fake and said the real $100 bill is in your bank account.
Oh, my God.
A likely story. Hey, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Ocala Talks. Have a good day.
This is WOCA AM, W242 CAFM, Ocala, the source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
The United States Air Force has determined that a crew of a C-17 military transport plane made the right decision to take off from the airport in Kabul, Afghanistan last August, despite desperate civilians rushing the tarmac. After the plane landed at an air base in Qatar, human remains were discovered in the wheel well of the aircraft. President Trump on Monday issued a 12-page rebuttal to testimony and evidence presented by the January 6 made-for-TV show. The president accused Democrats of seeking to distract from a series of domestic issues facing the country. Quote, 17 months after the events of January 6, Democrats are unable to offer solutions. They are desperate to change the narrative of a failing nation. End quote. Trump's statement was released through his Save America PAC. NASCAR racing is in Nashville, Tennessee this weekend. Thanks for listening. It's well appreciated. We are USA Radio News.
Paid for by GovMint.com. Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgans. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-888-7630 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-888-7630. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-888-7630 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-888-7630.
All the stock market gains under President Biden have